Zakk Wylde has given us a great 16th note triplet diminished arpeggio lick here. So I'll be playing it since it's a heavy rock sound. Jackson guitar, bridge pickup, lots of gain. Notice that in the video, this is my 12th fret. We've zoomed in so you can see what I'm doing a little better here. Start off with your second finger on this E, and then your first finger is going to play the G. Now, you're going to use sweep picking on this for the first two notes of each triplet, simply meaning a rest stroke on the E and then a free stroke on the G. Notice the right hand. See how I come to rest against the fifth string and then I'm free when I play it. Then an upstroke on the B flat. A lot of different ways you could finger this. Let's actually go through this. You could finger it 2-1-3, 2-1-4, 3-1-4, or 3-2-4. They're all great tools. And you might say, well, why would I ever want to finger with 3-2-4? That leaves that index finger free to dampen and also to go other directions. And it's also a great way to take a lick that you think you have down, and indeed you may with one fingering, and work on the weaker side of your hand. Now, Zakk has the 2-1-3 fingering, and then you just move it across. You play it twice in each register. Go up an augmented fourth or a diminished fifth. Do you see what's happening? It's just a symmetrical pattern. And then we change. We go down a minor third. And it's going to change on this string group because you're dealing with the second and third strings. He's got 2-1-3. Then you finish with your first finger or second finger on that high E. I like second finger because you see I can dampen with all this gain. I can keep things clean with my dampening bar back here. I prefer this fingering, and I'll show you why. I'm really into dampening. So if I go 2-1-3, there's still some space up under here on these high strings. And when you dampen, you're obviously dampening your right hand on the lower pitch strings. You can't be dampening the high pitch strings and reaching up like this, especially with a trim unit. So I would probably finger this. My preference would be to go 2-1-4. What that does, it takes that shorter little finger and I can play it on the pad, and then I've got a dampening tool here. It keeps it really clean that way. It's up to you. Like I said, I encourage you to practice with all kind of fingerings. Now on the right hand, I'm going to show you some variations. Hybrid picking is a great country lick approach, but you know, you use it in rock, and Zakk does this too. So this lick, you could really play it another way. Go. It's just right under your finger. And you can take each one of these little triplet licks. You see, I'm just moving them up in minor thirds. That way you're not skipping any of the notes in the diminished arpeggio for each of those triplets to be built off of. Okay, now that's the diminished lick that Zakk has presented to us. I challenge you to come up with some variations of your own.